Hey, what is up my noobs, it's Hórdeforlife here bringing out another video, and this video is going to be how to beat Ret Paladins. Now, I haven't made a guide video in a while. The last one was how to beat Shadow Priests if I remember right, and this time it is going to be how to beat Retribution Paladins. Now, a Ret Paladin isn't the hardest class against the warrior, but if they know their class well, it is going to be a very, very hard fight, because most paladins that I know on my server aren't very good and I can just kill them all the time. They're very easy class, but if they know their class really, really well, it can be insanely hard to beat them. Because basically I was just doing world PvP and I found this guy Totty and I started to attack him, and when I started to attack him, before I knew it I was dead. And then I kept on spawning and attacking, and I kept on dying. So what I did was I made an alliance character. I'm sorry, I know my name's Hórdeforlife, but I just had to get contact with this guy. But I deleted him, he's gone. Anyway, so yeah, I made an alliance character, wrote down the guy's name server before I made the alliance character, whispered the guy and said, hey, do you mind if I start dueling you on my warrior? I just really need to find out a way to beat it. And then he said, yeah, sure. And then I asked him, would you do this video for me? And he was like, yeah, sure. So yeah, basically I found out a way how to beat this paladin, and every single time, well, not every single time, but I think this is the rotation to how to beat a Ret Paladin. Now this paladin has got full epic gear, and I'm almost full epic gear, and so yeah, and he's a very skilled paladin as well. So this rotation should not let you down. Now, first I'm going to show you what talents you'll need. Of course you'll need Warbringer. You need this so you can stun him, get time for your cooldowns, and then use your shockwave. You need Second Wind. Second Wind is your best friend in this fight. You need this Second Wind because the damage he does, you need time to recover by using your defensive cooldowns. Next thing you need, I would say Staggering Shout. Shockwave, you definitely need this. And definitely Mass Spell Reflection, and I would say Avatar. So there are your talents. Now, what you want to do against Ret Paladin is straight away charge, and then use your one-shot macro with like all your cooldowns, and use your Shockwave right before the Warbringer ends. With the Warbringer, the charge stun cannot end. You need to stun him before that ends. Then most likely he will trinket and then use his blinding light. So this is just kind of like he blinds you for 6 seconds. Now what you actually want to do is you want to trinket that, and then as soon as you can, like fast as you can, use your Mass Spell Reflection, and he shouldn't have been getting too far. And then you can just catch up on him, nuke him down. Now at that point he will probably use his bubble, and there you want to use your Shattering Choke. Now this is why you want to do the fight in battle stance, because you need rage. You need rage for this fight. And if you're in defensive stance, you're not going to have to rage, or you might have to rage to use Shattering Choke. I would just stay in battle stance for the start, and as soon as he uses his bubble, then change to defensive stance. So after he uses his bubble, Shattering Choke, and then just finish him off. Now, if he's still on like half health, and then after he's out of the bubble, he will use his Fist of Justice, and you've got no trinket for that. You're just gonna have to wait the 6 seconds, unless you got some other way of trinketing it. Now, at that point when you are stunned, he's going to use all his cooldowns, and there you want to have this macro. You want to have this defensive macro. Where is it? Defensive. What you need is a one-handed weapon and a shield. I've got these two. And then you want to have this defensive cooldowns. Use Shield Wall, use Spell Reflection, use Demoralizing Banner, use Rallying Cry, and maybe Die by the Sword. And actually no, don't put Die by the Sword in there. And put that down to your action bar. And also you should bring down your, what you call them, your PvP, like your two-hander weapon. You should drag that down to there as well. Then as soon as you get low health, you want to use that. Now first I'm going to show you how to open up on a... So how you want to open up on a paladin is use your battle shout, charge, and don't let the Warbringer end. You want to stun him straight away, and then at that point use your cooldowns. Okay, now after I'm going to show you the charge and the stun again, and then I'm going to show you what the paladin will most likely do. So charge, Warbringer at this point cooldowns, and then stun. Oh, that was a fail there. Stun, he's going to use his trinket and then use his blinding light. At that point you want to trinket that, but do it straight away, and then he's going to use his, he's going to try and use his Fist of Justice, and you're going to spell reflect it. Okay, now then, this time it's going to be charge, then I'm going to stun him, he's going to trinket that and use his blinding light. I'm going to use my trinket on that, and then most likely he's going to do Fist of Justice, but what you want to do there is use your spell reflect ASAP, so straight away. So let's show you what that's going to look like. At this point you want to use your cooldowns. He's going to disorientate. I'm going to use my spell reflect. He's going to use his fist, and then he's going to be stunned, and then that is all good. But just remember, if the paladin is really good, he will know, or if any class is really good, they will know what spell reflect looks like. So just remember that most skilled players know what spell reflect is, and they're just going to basically just not attack using that, and then they'll wait for that to be over. Oh yeah, and one more thing, always use your disarm on the paladin. It's very, very good, and considering that he's already used his trinket, he won't be able to use it again. So disarm him when he uses his cooldowns, as well as when you use Dive by the Sword. Now then, here is the part where I'm going to show you 3 duels, exactly me and him, proper duels, all cooldowns and everything. I'm going to use the guide that I've just told you guys, and hopefully it works. See you soon. Hope you enjoy. So there you can see that was me dueling Totty, one of the best paladins on my server, well, cross server wise, and I really hope this guide helped you. As always, Hórdeforlife here. Thanks for watching.